Curious, what was your impression today, the general sentiment among lawmakers towards these tech companies and how the executives responded?
I thought you heard solid questions from both Democrats and Republicans. I thought you heard the tech companies pretty much on the defensive, making a lot of the claims that they've been making, which is that they've made some incremental improvements. But I thought that you heard that there were some gaps and lawmakers were pressing them, and Clint Watts also speaking to the terrorist use of the platform, Russia propaganda on the platform, and a wide range of issues related to a wide range of nefarious actors on these platforms. At the end of the day, I think the general takeaway from the hearing was that while there have been some incremental measures taken by the tech companies in response to pressure from Capitol Hill and organizations like my own Counter Extremism Project, there's still a lot more that needs to be done, both on the terrorist front and in terms of other actors interfering, for example, in the midterm elections. That came up in the hearing as well. So it's not just terrorists. Child sex trafficking has been an issue. And I think you're going to see them need to step up. There was a lot of questioning about the resource allocation towards these issues. Why aren't there more dollars? Why aren't there more people? They've ramped it up, but given the size of these companies, there's still more they could be doing. And also, one last thing, a lot of the companies were talking about how they were taking down content quicker and faster, problematic content. But that still begs the question as to why, once something is prohibited, why is it even allowed to be uploaded again in the first place? Why aren't they preventing it at upload? Something that we've been pushing them to do, something that they do on child pornography. There have been bomb-making videos that have resurfaced 11 or if not more times that have inspired attacks like the Manchester bombing and others, which our organization is still finding up on those platforms and which is also was cited by Senator Thune at the hearing today.
Right. You're talking about the Manchester bombing, how, too, that seems to keep popping up on YouTube. Selina, how did the tech executives respond? And tell us who they are.
They were certainly on the defensive. We had the public policy leads again. And again, these lawmakers are probably wondering, why don't they have the executives? Why don't they have Mark Zuckerberg? Why don't they have Jack Dorsey up there on the stand? Again, they were having to respond to questions not just about terrorism, but also about the Russian manipulation. And again, the lawmakers were asking, why are these rich and powerful companies not allocating enough to this issue? And there were several tense exchanges, one of them particularly between the Hawaiian senator and Twitter. He was asking them why, if they put so many resources to this, why are there still so many Russian bot accounts, fake accounts, and even recent incidences like the Roy Moore campaign gaining thousands of Russian followers. So take a listen here to what he had to say to Twitter.
Based on results, you're not where you need to be for us to be reassured that you're securing our democracy, and to the degree and extent that elected officials and people who vote and our adversaries are participating in your platform. How can we know that you're going to get this right and before the midterms?
Now, for its part, Twitter said that it is going to be verifying the candidates in the upcoming midterm elections, but still the bottom line from lawmakers is this is not enough.